Uh, so we'll do a quick bit of recap before we jump right in. So last time we started with catching up with what had happened to Ezra when you split from the party and went your own route. Instead, deciding to visit your wife and her family, you made your way to the city gates, and then there's actually going to be a retcon here. I think I said last time that you walked about an hour to get out to the village, but I think it's probably more fitting that you caught a ride in the back of a farmer's wagon, and that ride took about an hour as you headed out to the unnamed kind of satellite village around Valdiris. As you arrived, you'd see settled up in front a fine carriage, unfamiliar to you and strange for a village of this size. You'd go inside and you'd see your wife and one of the twins sitting and speaking to each other. As you stayed for a bite to eat and some tea, it gave you an opportunity to speak privately with the twin, who assured you that you and his sister were safe, urging that you remove yourself from the situation, but not pressuring you beyond the initial suggestions, simply reminding you that he didn't want to see his sister hurt, and that came with you not being hurt as well. In any case, after a bit of conversation, the twin would leave, leaving you to spend a good amount of time with your wife, kind of losing track of the time actually before having to make your way back to the city. On the ride back in, you would take a moment to try and kind of connect as many clues as possible to what's going on, because up until now, nothing really seemed to click into place. It all just kind of seemed like random violence, just kind of retaliatory violence. Unfortunately, though, Octavia had quite a bit of time in prison to think things through, and so very difficult to come up with an exact answer for what the overall goal might be. So, you would continue on the road in the rain, right, making your way back to the city. While that was happening, we would find ourselves in the shop of Desiree. Just entered in the Lancer that had been kind of around this whole situation, the Carlos situation and whatnot. As he'd make his way inside, he'd specifically call out Carlos for, a quick dust up, so to speak. And despite Carlos's best efforts, would ultimately pay the price of a few quick shots to the stomach, and then the single shot that would lay him out. While unconscious, Vicente would kind of reveal a few things. Mostly the fact that the Carlos being framed was actually an attempt to kind of get Carlos out of the way, fearing that Carlos would be the next one to, or the first to fall, as Octavia looked to kind of cover up the tracks behind her release. In any case, Vicente kind of spoke with you all about a plan moving forward. At first, kind of urging you all to just kind of keep out of the way, right? The Lancer wanting to kind of take charge, but given an opportunity, as one of you suggested, that you'd lend yourself as bait to get captured and potentially taken back to the stronghold within the poorer area of the city. And so Vicente kind of sat and kind of spoke with you all, giving a bit of information, kind of sharing it across the five of you. In the middle of this, Ezra would kind of arrive, stepping over Carlos's unconscious body before kind of joining in on the efforts. Carlos, you yourself would kind of wake up about midway through the conversation and kind of join in as well. And so, with the plan to use yourselves as bait, right, to kind of offer yourself up to the chopping block, so to speak, the Lancer, Vicente Santolari, was seemed to hesitantly agree, but wanted to set some things up in place before things got underway. And so urged you all to kind of keep a low profile, at least for the evening, and then potentially the next day, the plan would be undertaken. And so the Lancer would make his exit, leaving the 5 of you within the shop to kind of look over this strange artifact item that Desiree had kind of recently come into possession of. Ezra and Desiree, the 2 of you, just like doing your best as you unlocked like one portion of it and let out this kind of low emitting kind of energy pulse. Catching your attention, Virgil, you would have gone back, looking over the files, the mini files that a business would have to have, you know, in order to kind of keep in regulation with the law. Azazel, heading to the back, kind of watching the rear entrance, hearing a voice, one familiar to you as Renzo. But the words that came from beyond the door, not the ones you want to hear moments before it burst open and a warrior would kind of step into the shop. Carlos, you at the front of the store. You at the front of the store, looking through the window and seeing just outside of it a familiar figure. Figure with who last time you'd seen him had hands of fire before the 2 glass windows at the front of the shop burst open as items were thrown through, smashed in. And so that is where we pick up as we all roll into initiative. But before we do that, let me set some things up real quick. Just want to make sure everybody's selected here. And okay, we shall activate the map. See inside the shop, we see outside the shop. Depending on where you are, this is currently just like my current setup. If you want to move yourself around slightly, this was based on last description. So Azazel was kind of by the back door. Virgil's about halfway through the store, kind of checking out some papers.
I was behind my counter.
You want to be behind the counter? Okay, well then.
Yeah. It's your little shop.
All
It's
right.
my shop. Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's going to be to my disadvantage, but he was by the front door.
What about the front door? Okay.
Yeah, he was.
All right. So, yeah.
Move Virgil.
Yeah, maybe like one over.
Further up.
Yeah.
A bit separate.
Yeah, a bit separate for sure. Okay.
Spread out, reading all those papers.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh,
Man.
Beautiful.
Get him out of the way now. Get him out of the way now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'll get it out of the way now. Oh, here we go. Come on.
All right.
Okay. Oh, I'm Gucci.
Okay. So, everybody's taken care of?
And there's 15 of them. So
it's going to be a long round.
Yeah. This is gonna be a good one. So
the shop is smaller than I thought it was. Exactly the biggest of shops. I don't know why, but I imagined like this was the front area, and then you had another room behind where we kept the storage, and then you.
Yeah, they'd think we had like had another level or something. So
We have
anything.
We have up and down, but not back.
yeah.
But
Up and
where's
down.
the up and down? Where's the?
Yeah.
There's no
The
staircase.
the assumption is that it's not connected to the shop, right? So no one can just like walk up to their homes that are above, right? So there's an outdoor to make your way up.
Like Sweeney Todd.
But all right,
We're fucked then.
Yeah, totally. I think we'll be okay. I like your optimism.
All right. So we've got initiative sorted out. And so we shall jump on in. Let me go ahead and get some music going as we jump in underway.
I'm screaming on the inside.
I'm about to scream on the outside, but I'm gonna mute myself beforehand.
All right. So All right, music is going, so we'll jump on in. From beyond the door, Carlos, you see you've seen them already. Although I guess in this moment, yeah, you know where they are rather, but you're kind of close up. Maybe you kind of look through this window to the side, so you see kind of standing out. You see this figure with a short bow in hand, already kind of readied with an arrow. But from beyond, you know the sorcerer previously, who is going to just kind of call out, addressing you directly. We were friends last time. If you come out right now, just you will remain safe. I cannot promise the same for the rest inside, though. This offer extends only to you, seeing as how helpful you've been.
Insight?
Yeah, go ahead and... Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll me a quick check. It's a perception check. To just kind of give yourself an idea of how honest this person seems to be.
I don't think I bothered with the light to my feet this time, did I?
I don't think so. Yeah. I think you went another route.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't going to give me any benefit, so there didn't seem any point.
Fair enough. With a 23, you feel quite confident that this is an honest offer. Yeah.
This is rough, Trill. Because you know I'm tempted.
Yeah. But
Do go for it,
in
so
any
that we
case-
can sue you as well.
Yeah. In any case, though, it'll be something to think on until your turn comes.
Yes. Let's wait till we get to my turn, but I'll have a think about this.
Yeah, but other than
I was
that,
gonna hire you to help me sue them.
actually, he's gonna move forward. That'll be his action. He'll come up here and then he'll kind of talk to you through the broken window, Carlo. So you see him directly right there. Wait, what?
Hey there, buddy.
Oh shit, he was a goblin?
No, why is it showing that?
Is it a swarm of goblins?
No,
yeah,
it's
there's
not. It's
also
not.
hobgoblin soldiers and
Yeah, okay, that's weird. All the tokens should have been changed, but for some reason, not updated. In any case, damn.
So you're saying, Trill, that we've got to imagine what they are? We can't trust the art.
Unfortunately, it seems to be the case. It seems to be the
I can't believe
case.
it. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed.
It's like certain death.
Even when I check yours, it looks like they're supposed to be right, but for whatever reason.
Yeah, whatever. It's
Yeah,
fine.
for whatever
He looks
reason.
very cute, though. He looks very cute with his little fire hands.
Yeah, fair enough. So,
I'll take it.
we'll take.
It's a retcon. He was actually a goblin the whole time.
Yeah, actually goblin the whole time. Fair enough. Okay. So,
3 goblins wearing a trench coat.
It's a full circle.
on the back. All right. Fair enough. So, back of the shop. These two are going to delay their turn. So, Azazel. This figure is kind of rushed in. The one that has broken through the door directly. You don't see Renzo in sight, but the figure that has stepped before you. I'm not sure what you see on your screen, but I know what I see on mine.
I see a knight.
Okay, a knight. There you go. So yeah, a figure wearing a bit heavier armor will kind of push their way in, and they have in their hand what looks to be a long kind of jagged dagger. So, what are you doing?
That's a good question. Kind of want to just get the fuck away. Just a moment. Can I use my action to disengage?
This is...
So I don't get it. Oh, where's...
Attack is an opportunity are different in this.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you're checking to see, but
I'm checking my actions. I'm in roll build, path builder.
yeah, there is no. I believe there is a disengage. There's a step, I believe, which is a 5 feet of movement.
Yeah.
But again, not very popular in this edition, so it's not very common, I should say, that attack of opportunity. So.
Well, I'm first of all going to outstep, do 5-foot step. I just want to get away without getting hit, basically.
Fair enough.
And I'm gonna just mosey on back. I'm gonna do just for flavor. You know when you see in cop movies they slide across the bonnet of the car.
Fair
I'm gonna
enough.
do that against. I'm doing that against the counter.
All right.
I slide against the counter and I'm gonna unsheath my bow. Or draw my bow. That's my actions. And I have another one, but oh well. Oh wait, I can strike.
Fire.
Yeah, I can strike. I forgot. I've got 3.
Remember
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
target him.
try and shoot this motherfucker.
Remember to target him.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I closed the door.
That's fine.
What?
Let's fucking go. Come on.
Unfortunate.
No.
So, yeah, you yeah, you're
Range.
a little too close. And that they're in front of you, and with a longbow, you kind of need the opportunity to kind of pull back, right? So this is kind of like half drawn, right? It's not the best to your ability. So you're just trying to quickly kind of let off a shot in their direction. Unfortunately, the bolt just kind of goes past and slams into the interior of the wall, kind of, stuck in. So
What's me?
that's you. All right. From outside. Damn, dude, this fucking thing. How dare it do that? They're going to, from the exterior. Actually, we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. So Ezra, you are 1 and 4. Desiree 2. Virgil 3.
Okay.
So targeting Ezra. They're going to shoot a single shot from the short bow in the direction. 17 just hits.
Damn it.
So
Never lucky.
yeah, unfortunate. So 5 points of damage as the arrow kind of shoots in through, just kind of whizzing past Carlos, and catches you across the arm. Ezra, as your kind of back is turned in this moment, right, as you're turning to see what's going on, because there's commotion from the back of the store and the front, right? So there's a lot of movement on all sides, and so just as you kind of turn, thankfully you turn it in time for the arrow to just kind of bolt past, and they're going to continue to hold on to their short bow, but for their second action they're actually going to approach here, and then they're going to open the door. So that'll be their turn. Virgil.
Yes. So Virgil, having experienced these sorts of people from last time, isn't going to bother with the mace. He knows this means business this time, so he's going to draw his bastard sword.
All right.
So he draws the basket hilted sword from his waist, and he steps up to this guy and takes a swing at our knighty friend.
All right.
Yes.
Stepping forward.
And he's
Since
going to
he-
say something like, don't know off the top of my head. You don't surprise an iron rod.
All right. Perfect. Stepping
Ooh.
forward. Big shot. Almost a crit. Go ahead and roll
Wow.
damage. Unfortunate.
Not good.
But
Not good.
in any case, stepping forward, you swing the heavy bastard sword and catch them right. Their focus is on Azazel, right? So they're not technically looking into your direction. So they are completely caught off guard as you take a large swing at them, getting through a good portion of the armor and kind of continuing forward. So it's is that all 3 actions?
I think
Move, draw.
that's me. 1, 2, 3. Move, draw, swing. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So from the exterior, they're going to use 1 action to step here. They're going to call out to you, Carlos. And essentially, are you coming out or not, right? Kind of. And they're going to hold. They're going to spend 2 actions to hold 1 action, which is they have the short bow drawn and they're kind of waiting to see if you'll get out of the way, if you're joining the fight or whatever. And they intend to shoot past into the room, but you're right there, so we'll see what happens. All right, Carlos, you've had a chance to think.
Yeah. Okay. This Carlos is going to look to his friend outside by the window, and he's going to gesture with his hands. With his right hand, he's going to gesture. My friend, your two colleagues are blocking my exit. Please, my friend, assist. And he's going to cast charm on the sorcerer. So he's going to use what he's just said and as the verbal and somatic. And we're going to see how this goes.
I'm going to shoot you. I swear if this works.
Well, this is me playing Trill's games. I like to push my luck.
Alright. So, as you do so, you're going to cast the spell in their direction. And they're just going to raise their hand, and what you see on one of their fingers is a ring. And so, as you go to attempt to force them to make a will save in an effort to control their mind in some way, unfortunately, you're going to see a little kind of spark come off the ring. And it seems like the magical energy of your charm is dissipated in the moment. And he'll just kind of give you a smirk. Not this time. But you're free to come out. Better move aside, is what he'll say to the others. So,
right,
even though you tempted to charm him, he's still offering you to come out. Like, it's fine.
Right.
Come on out.
Okay, so that's 2 actions gone. Carlos, Shrug, and Carlos will move to this position here.
All right.
Would, but he can't because it collides with at least 1 wall.
Oh, is it not letting you the wall?
Oh, it's not letting. It's not literally. It's not letting me through them.
Okay.
That's fine. He's not allowed to betray us. That's fine.
There you go. So I'll go ahead and pull you on through. And actually, I'm going to, because it's bothering me so much that this little fucking thing is a stupid ass goblin and not what it's meant to be.
You killed him. Well done. You killed him.
No!
Jesus. Dude, this whole thing is all fucked up. What the hell?
Oh no.
It's like the wrong.
I think it's Milk's fault. I blame Milk.
You blame Milk? Yeah.
Milk
It's Milk's fault.
What is going on here?
gives you calcium. Sip of the milk.
Ah, fair enough. There it is.
There he is.
There they are. So,
Oh, I remember him.
we need to
I
update.
prefer the Goblin. I think the Goblin looked better.
Yeah,
Yeah, was
unfortunately.
cooler. I don't mind killing a goblin.
This guy looks really dreamy, though. Look at him.
Yeah, indeed he does. Let me just add him back to
He's the
the.
Carlos we deserve.
It's a Carlos offcast.
So, let's have them be the.
Shit.
And I think they were just at the top of the 25. So. Okay. All right. Perfect. So one thing I want to ask is your defection, Carlos. Is this an attempt to? Is this like a? Are you genuinely coming out and, you know?
Just coming out. Are you genuinely coming out?
Yeah, yeah. Are you finishing up with this, or are you? Yeah, are you? Is this a true defection, or is this just, you know, seeing what happens?
No, we are. I am positioning Carlos to run interference.
To run interference. Okay, perfect. Then roll me a deception check.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought you were going to divulge your circus backstory.
There we go. It's all about the sausage.
Obsessed.
Oh, really? Can you got a hero point? Can't you use a hero point?
Technically, you have a.
You want me to? Yeah.
I'll tell you. Technically, you have one. You'll be burning the only one you have. So if you go down, there is no heroic recovery.
I'm not that bothered about Carlos anyway.
Alright. Alright. Hey, just making sure.
Now you know how we feel about him.
Do you have to do anything? I can't see where my hero point is.
So the way you would do it is you right click, and you would right click your roll, and then reroll, keep the new result, because hero is not
Oh my god.
Okay. Hey, perfect.
It's worth it. Definitely worth it. So worth it.
Or
I feel redeemed.
a bit better. So fair enough.
Nobody suspects a thing.
Yeah, nobody suspects a thing. So from the
We're
from the
screwed. We're fucked.
Yep. Love it,
this is perfect. All the perfect decisions.
He's completely surrounded as well.
Question: Did you leave the door open?
Yeah, the door's open.
Cool. I can see shit, right?
Look, why, he's
yeah,
he's defecting. Why would he close the door?
Yeah, you can see what you see.
Nice.
This figure is what
You
we're
know-
going to.
You know that certain image, that certain internet image of the young girl surrounded while she's sitting on
Oh,
the
no.
sofa?
Oh no!
Oh
That's
no!
what I'm seeing. When I look at Carlos, that's what I'm seeing.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Fair
Now
enough.
I need to go and open Photoshop.
I was about to say, if anyone would love to make that meme, go for it. I would love to see it.
They may end up feeling his stones.
Because I'll probably make it myself here later.
Jesus.
What about the colon stones?
All right. So, Jesus Christ. So they're gonna step in. The knight at the back door is going to step in. Yeah. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
The knight at the back door.
The knight at the back
They're
door
gonna
is
step
going to
inside.
step inside. Yep.
Sir Backdoor.
Sir backdoor, exactly.
Get
They're
out of
gonna
my
use one
back door.
action to inspire courage. So, as far as I
Inspired,
know,
man.
yeah. So, the way this works, perfect. Okay.
Just turns the room purple.
Yeah. So it's verbal. You're gonna hear this. We're just gonna call it like a. I just wanted to make sure who it hit. We're gonna call this like just like a command, like an inspiring command as the knight steps in and kind of just leashes out this kind of like battle roar for the moment, and then like tells everybody like kind of
Fuck 'em
ordering
up.
them, ordering them, fuck them up, something like that. And so it is going to inspire courage on all of its allies.
Fun. Oh,
Okay.
fun.
And with that, they still got one action. They have in their hand a shield, and sorry, no, they don't have a shield. They just have that jagged kind of dagger. So what they're gonna do is Yeah, I guess Virgil, you're right there.
Uh-huh.
So they're going to use their final action to just kind of slice out in your direction.
Mm-hmm.
13 hits. So
13, say 13.
So, well, sorry, 13 plus 8, 21.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so you'll take 5 points of damage.
As a reaction, can I use Iron Command, please?
Absolutely. If that's how that works.
So you put an intermittent... I'll post that into the chat, sorry.
Okay, an enemy within 15 feet attacks. All right, so if they...
So as he hits me, I say, you dare strike an iron rod on your knees, scum.
Okay.
Damn.
So... choose one of the following options. Dropping prone, so not even kneeling. Well, I guess prone. I guess kneeling counts as prone.
Well, no, I think I tell them to kneel, and if they refuse, they then take damage instead.
You would think there'd be like a will save here, right? So I think that's what I'm gonna do for them. I'm just gonna roll will, and we'll just kind of, if they get a high enough number, they'll do the prone, right?
I think it's probably because the tyrant isn't really supposed to be a player character. I think he's supposed to be a
fair
NPC.
enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll have to make a will save.
Let me quit looking there.
Oh, fuck off.
What?
But no, I'll say that that just gives you the kneels. That'll
Okay.
Yeah, they won't take the damage, right? They'll just so as a free action, they kind of drop to their knee, almost like they don't even have control over it, right? They just kind of immediately drop down at the command of your voice. But you do take the 5 points of damage.
I do.
Did you? Let's see.
No, do it myself.
All right. With that, the other two that have been waiting will now join back into initiative. We'll start with this one. So their new initiative, I guess, is going to be... Fuck. Can't I just drag them into a better initiative spot? There we go. Fair enough. All right. So... one action to step on inside. Jesus Christ, the same thing. Stupid fucking hobgoblin shit. Okay. Either way, they're supposed to be armored men, but less armored. They do have a shield in hand though, as well as a longsword. They're gonna use their one action to step forward. Damn it, already used. He's prone. Okay. So the step up to here. I'm gonna say it because I guess it gives you. Well, actually, no. You used your reaction this round to use the Iron Command, right? So,
Do I only get one reaction? I assume that's how it works. Same as in D&D, innit?
I believe so, right?
Yeah, you only get one reaction, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can only use one reaction per round. Okay, all right. So, fuck it. We'll say that they use that action, and then their second action is to get here, and they're gonna stand there, and they are going to raise shield. So let me grab that from Kaiser Soze really quick.
But he's never said that sentence before in his life.
Yeah, I know. Oh, actually, no, never mind. They don't have that action. So they will, they'll stand there with their shield, and instead they'll take a strike at you, Azazel.
Oh, yay.
With the Inspire Courage going.
What a bitch. Oh, yeah, fuck you.
They missed, though, and so that is their turn. And Ezra.
Okay, so first things first. Are these windows barred?
They are not.
They are
Sure.
not.
They are
So, the window down there, I could theoretically just jump through there, right?
not. Yeah, theoretically, you could absolutely just dive on through.
Okay. So then I'm going to bolt. I would like to move my 25 over there if I can.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
My first 25.
rushing right out.
And then I would like to take another action to go around the corner here
Okay,
and then hide.
okay. Roll me a
One
stealth check, please.
Yes, and another question I have is, what are the what are the surroundings light-wise? Is it dimly lit, or because it's raining outside and it's evening, right?
Yeah, it says dimly lit. There are a few
Okay.
lights out in the streets, but they're not very well.
So because I have the slink fletchling thingy, I don't become observed if I end a sneak action in dim light or darkness.
Perfect. Yeah, they still have to
So-
find you essentially, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So where are my skills right now? There they are.
Very nice. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you bolt right out, rushing past, basically looking like you're running away, right?
Yeah.
And so you, Jesus Christ, the image in the Monday group, my God. So yeah, you rush right through, jumping through the broken window. One thing I should clarify: who has the item that emitted the pulse? Does Desiree still have it on hand, or would Ezra have it? Because I remember Ezra being the last one to use it, but I think as a group, the two of you were kind of looking over it together. So I
yeah.
guess you can decide between the two of you if the item was just dropped and it's laying here.
Want
if
to do
one of you-
rollies for it?
Sure, why not? Let's do rollies.
Alright.
What do you want to roll?
Just a straight
Yeah,
20,
straight
right?
D20.
That's
Yeah.
what rollies
problem.
are.
Okay.
Alright, you have it.
Seems like I have it.
Perfect. There you go. As you go rushing out, the soldier. So as you end your turn, right, kind of turning the corner, using the kind of fletchling ability a bit to kind of embrace the shadows around you, kind of hide up. And what you hear as you rush away is actually laughter from the front of the building, right? Like, they're one of the two soldiers up front is just gonna laugh and kind of call out into the shop, like they're one's joined us and the other's fleeing already, and so that's your three actions. And so jumping
That's it.
in will be the other warrior who will use their action to make their way in. And I think they're going to kind of push in this way, and I think take a 5-foot step here. And they've already got their weapons and stuff drawn, so I think they're actually going to take another 5-foot step and try to just squeeze past into here. So that'll be their actions. Desiree.
Oh, fun. Okay. Alright, so I already had my rapier out of hand, like
Yeah.
when I heard the crashing of the windows.
Mhm.
So looking at this guy, we're gonna do that tried and true thaumaturge thing of exploit vulnerability.
Fair enough. Okay. So this has the manipulate feature. So before you get the chance to do that, they are going to take an attack of opportunity against you. Real quick. Yeah. So attack of opportunity. I'll take a single strike into your direction real quick. That'll hit.
Ow.
So 8 points as they roll almost max damage.
Owie.
All right, but so you still get off the action, the exploit vulnerability. So what you're doing here is you're making a lore check.
Yep, esoteric check.
Fair enough, and they are pretty weak. So go ahead and roll me that. More than enough. So this would be 17. Oh man, it's a success. It's just short of a critical success. So
Okay, cool.
learning its highest weakness. Multiple save that. I'm just double checking real quick. creature's mortal weakness or personal antithesis. Magical if they weren't already. Okay. So this creature, their weakest. I think what's weakest to them is their ability. We'll just meta talk it, right? Their fortitude. They are incredibly weak as far as that goes, right? That and their will, they can be easily manipulated, and their physical nature can be easily kind of, wrecked, so to speak.
Okay. So then,
So fort and will is their weakest saves, is what I'm saying.
Fort and Will, got it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm also going to ask for a kind of goofy idea.
Fair enough.
May I use my amped mage hand to shove this guy into the wall behind me to try and knock him out?
Knock him out. Amped. Mage hand. So that would be 2. You attempt to shove, rolling a spell attack roll against its fortitude DC.
Or at least knock him over.
Okay, instead of its athletics check. The creature takes to speeds until the spell ends. Sure. Go ahead and so what you're rolling, you're basically trying to beat you're rolling a spell attack roll against the fort DC, which is a 13 is what you're trying to beat here.
Okay. So then... Wait, where's the...
Yeah, your spell will be basically at the top of whenever you're looking at your spells. Yeah, it'll just be the +8. So, you have a hero point.
I'm saving that.
You're saving it? Okay. So you attempt to shove, but it seems like for whatever reason, as the mage hand, the amped mage hand extends right from where it was, kind of coming across the room like a closed fist to kind of punch him in the chest. It seems like the mage hand just kind of dissipates right as it hits the armor of the warrior. So,
Alright, and then that is my turn, sadly.
All your turns.
So, back to
Payment.
So, they're gonna look over at you. Just stay out of the fight this time, please. And they are going to climb through and step on into the shop. So they'll use one of their actions will be 5 feet of movement to step here. Their next action will be to come up right here. This is rough. Actually, we'll say it's here instead. And they're going to cast a very familiar spell to you. Desity. As they look to cast Burning Hand. And this does target... whoops. This would be this direction, so... I want to place it there. I'm going to move your tokens really quick just to see if the purple is underneath you. So it's not for Virgil. It is, however, for the other warrior. It seems like this person doesn't give a fuck because they're going to attempt to light Desity, but also the own warrior on fire as they shoot forward the... Oh, actually, no, they can't do this. I'm wrong.
Oh.
They can't because they've made 2 actions, and Burning Hands is 2 actions. I'm wrong about that. You're just going to see their hands alight in flame. And they just won't use their last action. Azazel.
Michael? Sorry, I was listening, I just didn't know I was muted.
All good.
Right, this is getting bad, boys. Okay, I'm going to take another 5-foot step just to get away from this crazy bastard.
Fair enough.
I don't just in case there's any reactions they can do, attack of opportunities, whatnot. And I'm just going to aim at. Oh no, that was me moving. Whoops. At that guy. Pretty looking boy. Let's see if I can hit him.
You're still targeting the other guy, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Also, I have point blank shot. I forgot to mention that. But I don't know if it's automatically
it was
on.
only point blank shot. It was only a when using a weapon that doesn't have the volley trait. Unfortunately, you're using a longbow, which does have the volley trait. So you've got the feet and the weapon. Unfortunately,
I read that. I've been written that wrong the whole campaign. Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh well. Let's just try and hit him. Because he's a bit further away. Come on. Come on.
What is happening?
So
This game want us dead.
so you turn to fire, and the arrow just goes over the sorcerer's shoulder, and again, another arrow stuck into the side of Desity's the wall.
I have
the
one
shot.
more. I'm gonna try and shoot him with the -5.
Okay.
Come on, big roll, big roll. Come on. Oh my god.
Oh no, it got worse. It's a critical. Thankfully, there's no critical failure here, but absolutely. So you take a step and you fire 2 shots, and both arrows just go wide. You're unnaturally disturbed in this moment, right? It's all coming back.
I feel so betrayed right now that I can't shoot for guys.
Maybe to you, Carlos's betrayal is just, oh man, it's
First
it's rough.
Renzo, now Carlos.
Yeah.
Who's next? D? God,
Fair enough.
damn
Your
it, I should
lawyer, lawyer has betrayed you.
Who would have seen that coming?
This area is just constantly
Indeed.
cursing and Aglo. Just
All right. So,
So angry right now.
Carlos, this person right next to you is going to pat you on the shoulder. You made the right choice, and they're going to step inside the shop. So,
Good thing.
shit. So, since there's only 3 inside the shop, I guess closest is Azazel. So 1 4 is Azazel, and then 2 Virgil, 3 Desiree. To see who is targeted.
It's gonna be me.
Indeed,
Yeah,
it
it's you.
is. So they're going to take a shot in your direction with the short bow
Bitch.
that they have.
Enemy.
It's gonna hit.
Fuck God. I was joking, game.
Oh my god.
Take 7 points of
Yeah.
damage. They're going to reload. I think they're going to take another 5-foot step here, just kind of clearing the door space. Virgil. These would-be assassins have flooded into the store at this point, right? You can see them all around. you.
Yeah. Just to be honest, so I didn't realise that when you draw a sword, it automatically draws it one-handed. I would have said draw it two-handed otherwise. So I just clicked on it and it changed it to a two-handed grip. So I think that counts as an action, which is bollocks for some reason, but it does. So I think I've only got.
No, I'm fine with it having been. Is there a difference? Because we can recon that really quick.
It's not much difference. I'm not bothered by that. Yeah, it's a small amount of damage dice. It's my fault for not realising. But yeah, I wanted to be honest with you.
But no,
so
we'll say you've always have it too, and it's not an action to adjust the grip.
Okay.
At least
all
in
right,
this moment, right? If you try to go from two-handed to one-handed, then we'll count it, right?
Yeah, no, fair enough. I shall take a swing at the same guy again. This time won't say anything. Just
Yeah. Just look to
hold
put
B,
him down.
take a swing. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Save us, Virgil.
SOS.
Oh,
there we
man.
go!
Nice one.
There we go.
All right.
Can you just
Yeah.
kill all of them at that nat 20?
Please.
Gonna roll crit
So
die.
now I
Max
know
damage.
that's critical.
And again, they're
Max
also
damage.
prone. They're prone right in front of you, and
That's pretty good.
and absolutely. Getting the first kill of this potentially final combat of the campaign. Go ahead and describe to me, Virgil, how how a member of the
So,
Iron Rod, you know.
I assume he's sort of down on his knees where he's
Exactly.
done what he's said, and so Virgil just reads out Valdiran statute of laws, attempted murder of a justiciary, and the sentence is death. Just head off.
Head off, complete decapitation.
Plain.
Absolutely. And so, in an instant, right? Something is going to happen is that the Inspire Courage is going to drop. So, from everybody in the group, let me go ahead and get rid of that just to make sure I don't forget on their turn. And so, yeah, first action, you just lop off their head. You force them to kneel before you, and then you lop off their head with a single swing of the bastard sword.
It's how the Iron Rods do it.
Absolutely. So,
and then I'll turn to this other thief behind me, and because you've nerfed like my only character thing I can actually do, I'm going to do Touch of Corruption, and I'm just going to flavour it as he gives him like a Vulcan nerve pinch.
fair enough.
So it's just 1d6 damage, and it's a Fortitude save. I'll send it over.
Yeah. Okay. So spell effect Touch of Corruption. Fair enough. So, one action. Okay, so they have to make a basic Fortitude save. Let's see if they can make that first. It's not good. Oh my god, they got the exact roll they needed, but they still take half damage. So go ahead and roll damage on it.
So 2.
And so they'll take half damage. Absolutely. Yeah, you reach out, and you're essentially trying to kind of get past. They've got armor kind of up on their shoulders and around their necks. So you're kind of like trying to, like you said, kind of the Vulcan nerve pinch, right? You're trying to reach through it all, and you squeeze as hard as you can. But it seems like the armor just offers enough. It hurts them, right? They kind of, you can see them react to it, but it doesn't hurt them in the way that you would kind of hoped that it would. So.
Okay, and then I'll just take. I think that's my second, and then I'll just take another twig.
Okay. Does Touch of
-5,
Corruption?
yeah.
Okay, so it'll be the -5. Yeah, I'm just making
Touch
sure
Corruption
the
is-
Touch of Corruption is not an attack, right? So, yeah, it isn't.
I don't. No, it's not.
Yeah.
No.
So,
Oh, odd.
The
Yeah.
Polar opposite.
gambit.
literally,
full gambit.
yeah, you went from nat 20 to nat 1. Yeah, so you go to swing at them, but they're kind of reacting to the swing or the nerve pinch still, right? And they're kind of like shying away from you. And so as you kind of go to follow up quickly with the double-handed bastard sword attack, they just kind of narrowly avoid the damage. So perfect.
Thank you very much. That's me.
All right. Moving up, the other one will step in. Sorry, I'll actually go here. My bad. And again, Azazel, you're the closest. They still have their short bows drawn, so it's gonna be 1 and 4 for Azazel, 2 for Virgil, 3 for Destiny. On who they target. Unfortunately, back to Azazel.
Come on, just kill me now, please.
Those D4s weighted, I swear.
Yeah,
So,
this would never happen to roll 20.
yeah.
Bullshit, it would.
Oh come
Oh,
fuck on! All right.
At least it's only 3.
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
I see a 5. Oh, there's a minus.
There's a
Minus
-2.
2.
There's a -2. Why is there a -2? I'm
Yeah, why is there a -2?
trying to
Cover
understand that. Was it
I
cover?
mean, I'll
Nah,
take it.
I don't think it's cover.
Or is it within minimum? Is it too close
Mm.
No, it's not.
Right.
for a range shot? Because
But
I
that
don't know,
would-
you have two, but there's a disadvantage in D&D, isn't there? If you too close.
Nah, it's
No?
perfectly fine. It looks like there's no. Oh, I know why. Because they're shittier than the others. That's by design. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, so you
They're
take
shittier
3
than
points.
the other.
Yeah.
I know who to target now.
Yeah. So they kind of step in, and they've already got their bow drawn, so they just kind of unleash the shot in your direction. They're going to drop it, and they're going to use a free action to drop, and they're going to pull out a longsword in one hand. So that'll be the action. Carlos, the seeming turncoat.
And it's not going to get any better.
You have a perfect shot. You have a
It's not
perfect
gonna
shot.
get better.
It's not going to get any better this turn.
You have a perfect shot.
Say him. Say him.
He's gonna call through the window to the two soldiers on the east side. Guys, you don't mind if I just leave this here, do you? And just where I've put that mark there, he's going to reach through the broken window and put the mop back inside.
Yeah.
My guy say, I just don't want to take this with me. I just want to leave it. And he's just gesturing, and that he's going to cast Summon Construct.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use the broom as the thing, but
no, come on! I give you the heads up on this, Trill.
unfortunately,
Is it a mop? Is it a mop?
it looks close
construct?
enough.
No.
It looks close enough.
I warned him this was coming.
Let's go.
Oh, I have a better.
And
Trill,
unfortunately,
I'm so disappointed. Why isn't that custom art, Trill? Ah,
Yeah.
where's the mop golem?
Amazing.
Where's the mop golem?
It's.
Is there? I bet I can find a
Imagine
rid
that the
of-
bristles are a lot softer than you thought. So, yeah.
Can we get the fight scene music from Beauty and the Beast now?
Yeah. Next is
it's
gonna
a
be
bit
Teapot.
galling
Yeah.
because that takes 3 actions to do that. But apparently, on summoning, it uses its 2 actions immediately, so I don't get to do anything with it this turn.
Okay. So you get to.
Good shot. To chop some broomsticks.
So you get 2 actions with it immediately.
No. What the spell? It's got a summoned trait, and when you look at it, I'm just bringing up the rules. It says it uses its 2 actions immediately. So I'm assuming from that it means that I don't actually get anything to do with it, but it's your ruling.
Well, no, it says it uses its 2 actions immediately. So you get to decide what it does. So it does have an attack.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, it does have an attack, and
it can move up to 15 feet. So
yeah, it can move up to 15 feet. So it's right here. It can attack right away on this one if you're looking to target them.
Actually, I am
Gonna move it? Okay.
him. Yeah, he's gonna go up.
So the broom. Sorry, the mop.
What's the difference?
The mop.
Yeah.
Mop. Come on, Trill. Keep it in the game.
Trill,
Moves
just
on
because the
over.
artwork doesn't match, God.
Yeah.
It's actually a swarm. It's a
Swarm of mop.
Yeah, a swarm of mobs.
No. It's actually a goblin.
Yeah.
Mop of
So-
mop.
So you want it to attack, right?
Yes.
Alright, it'll
now-
use its action to
How
attack.
does it fucking attack?
It's
bristles all
an
up your
animated.
Bristles.
Yeah,
+6.
bristles +6. So, do you
You ever
mind me
been hit
rolling
by
this for you?
I was about to say, you ever been hit with a mob?
Yeah, you
those things are
roll
heavy.
it. You roll it.
I roll it. Alright. So,
That was a mistake, I think.
Yep.
unfortunate.
That was so
Ah.
Unfortunate. So,
Oh, well.
it tries to swing out, and the
That's
urchin.
exactly what would happen if a mop tried to hit you, though.
Yeah. The urchin sorcerer just like, what the fuck? Right?
Yeah,
Like, just kind of turns and reacts to this weird ass thing happening right in front of him. So,
This area is just like,
Yeah.
when could that do that?
yeah. So,
I was waiting for it to go. I knew you were alive.
oh man. Alright, so that's your actions.
Jeremy.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. So, the back. This one has been killed. They see. Yeah, I think unfortunately they've seen Azazel take a couple of hits, so they're just gonna step forward, close the distance, and take a strike with their longsword in your direction. That's gonna hit. They're going to. You're gonna take 8 points of damage as they step forward. And I think. I think they will. I think they're just gonna take the second attack at the penalty. Just looking to swing and put you down if they can. That'll miss, so. Ezra, hidden outside, right? You've heard the commotion continue on inside the shop.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Ezra is going to come back out and sort of go about. I can't turn to more. Okay, like this, no, like this, and then here,
Okay.
and she's going to get out her crossbow. And what do I get some sort of advantage for being sneaking?
They're
Like,
flat-footed because they don't recognize you there,
flat-footed,
but that's yeah.
then I'm going to take a shot at the urchin.
All right, so we'll have to do the mental math of a -2 because that's what flat-footed offers.
All right.
Because there's no point to kind of dropping it and then everybody gets flat-footed. Right?
Mhm.
So, you step around the corner.
Yes.
I will say you see Carlos, who so far your interpretation of their actions is that they are joining the
I
other
would
side, so to speak.
Definitely give him a look. Is he looking at me as I move out of there?
What's up, Carlos? Are you looking?
Carlos is looking through the window, sort of grimacing that that his plans are not working.
I'm gonna busy myself with him later.
Fair enough.
For now, I am taking.
Careful, you might get murdered.
Oh.
Again.
And then I'm going to take.
Well, it's happened to 100% of his partners so far.
So far.
Oh
Alright.
boy.
Let's get the
I
shot off.
target this guy, and then
There
I'm
you
going to
go.
take my strike, and then like this, roll.
That
Nice.
will, so that'll be a +6 overall actually did. So yeah, that is normal damage. Go ahead and roll.
Normal damage.
Very nice. So we'll take the 5 points as the arrow shoots through, and kind of the same as the arrow that you took initially, right? Kind of catches them off guard as they are seemingly at odds with this strange animated mop that is kind of like moving back and forth beside them, right? So their back is kind of turned. They're not aware of the situation. So the arrow just kind of hits them from behind, and they kind of turn, trying to see where it may have come from. But it does not seem like they spot you.
Okay, and that is my 3 actions.
Reaction, okay. So, all right. So because your action wasn't very effective, I think they're gonna focus in on the one who just lopped the other one's head off, right? So they're going to just turn and look to strike immediately towards Virgil if they can. Miss terribly. So yeah, just complete miss. They're gonna take a second action. Is gonna be a 5-foot step as they actually move over here. We'll say that actually since the attack wasn't able to get off, that they've informed, this one has informed them to get out of the way. And so they'll step over here, and then I think they'll just I think they'll take a second action or a third strike, but this one at the obvious penalty towards Desiree.
No!
No, not at all.
Not at all. So all misses. Desiree.
All right.
You see this one with fire in their hands, is what I should say as a warning.
Okay. So then what I'm gonna do is one action. I'm going to envenom my blade.
Okay, perfect.
Because I'm already hurting.
Oh,
So I don't have
you-
to.
Just so you know that is an action with the manipulate trait. Which-
Okay, maybe not then.
You sure?
Mm. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
risk it. I'm gonna risk it.
All good. You envenom your weapon.
Okay. So then, I will then take a good stab at this guy with the rapier,
Okay.
the envenomed rapier.
Make the strike.
Hit.
It does hit, so go ahead and roll damage, but also I need him to make a fortitude saving throw, correct? So they have to beat they have to beat an 18 and they have a +3. So they need a 15 here to save against this.
Better not.
Oh,
Let's
They-
go! Critical fail!
They critically fail, so they are immediately at stage 2.
Good.
So go ahead and click the 1d4 poison on stage 2. Alright, so they
Nice.
will take that damage.
And then, as my last thing, I'm going to duck underneath the counter.
Okay, absolutely. And so you're gonna duck down underneath. So are you imagining this that this is that this offers like okay, so you're kind of using like a small wall essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of duck down and kind of press yourself up against it. So you're purposely going prone is what I should ask. So I'd say to get the benefits of the counter you have to go prone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Alright.
God, no.
Okay.
I'm playing risky business here.
Fair enough.
Risky.
So they took the 2 points of poison damage. And then they also take the sorry, I should want to make sure they get all the damage. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as Desiree drops, she goes, "Duck and cover!"
Duck and cover. Okay.
Oh no.
So, let me see. The drop prone action is a movement action, I believe. Okay. So, let me see. Because this, okay. So then, I guess you're sacrificing one for the other, right? So, you are prone, which let me go ahead and drop that condition on you really quick. But it is going to trigger the attack, attack of opportunity.
Wait, no wonder you didn't use it.
So,
Screwed.
And now you're prone too.
but you will get the benefit at least from the fire action would be. So you're kind of trading one for the other, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So they get the attack of opportunity really quick. As you go down.
No.
That is, oh man, that is
Low damage, please. Low damage. Yes!
wow.
nice.
Oh!
All right. So
Oh,
you get
boy.
away with it.
I think I'm gonna have a stroke.
Yes. My blood pressure is going all over the place.
Spike.
You don't think I'm panicking? I'm glad I topped up on blood sugar. I'm fucking shaking.
All right. So they got the burning hands in action. So I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to follow through with what their action was initially. So this gives you cover, which will give you, I believe, this doesn't give you full cover. It gives you like half cover as the fire kind of spreads out across in front of you and directed that way. They'll keep it up, but will they? You know what? I'll have it that they first. So climb above this. I'll still give you the cover because you've already invested it. But now they're certainly going to.
Let it rip.
Yeah, but in the case that they are certainly going to target both Virgil and you in this attack. So, yep, making sure it hits. It does. So you know it hits. So I need Desiree and Virgil to make the DC 18 basic reflex save. Desiree, you have a +2 circumstantial bonus because of the half cover. Although being prone may or may not drop that out of the way. Oh no.
Oh no!
Let's go.
That is a critical failure on the part of Virgil Ortega,
Oh no.
which means double damage.
Damn.
And in the case of Desiree, it's no damage at all, I believe. So.
Can I use a hero point? You've dished it now. No, it's fine. You've
It's
done
not. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'll let you use the hero point because
Okay.
it's.
You mean to let you waste it?
Yeah, exactly. So do I click on
Right click on
Yeah.
the entry there,
reroll and keep the
use
new
your hero
result? Yeah.
point.
or just use hero.
Ah,
point, there
okay,
should be
yeah,
an option
gotcha.
for it.
Oh,
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
So you succeeded. So the two of you will. Sorry. So Desiree, you take no damage at all. But Virgil, you still take half damage. And man, what luck on the roll. So,
So do I take 8 or 4?
You take 4.
Okay.
There you go.
Right, gotcha.
So yeah,
Can I use my iron reaction, please, on command?
absolutely. Within 15 feet.
Mm-hmm. So I was hoping he was going to jump up on that fucking counter.
Indeed. So I think we'll do the same thing, right? We'll make them do. We'll save and see which. Yeah, I'll say that he does the prone action as he kind of kneels atop, right? Just kind of like going down to one knee, kind of trying to stop himself. But
I don't like this guy.
there we go. Azazel.
He's prone. Shoot him.
Oh, he is. Good looking.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you have a guy there?
Hang on. If he's prone, that doesn't help with shooting.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Yeah, it actually gives him a bonus because he's smaller. Yeah.
But is he kneeling or is he like actually
He's
lying
prone on
down?
top of the counter.
He's technically prone. Yeah.
He's actually planking at the moment.
Yeah.
He's doing the thinker, like
What's he balancing on?
The counter.
Desirie's in the counter, like, I'm suing you. I still
Dude, I don't think they care. Do I get a penalty for this guy being right behind me if I shoot someone else? Or do they get an attack of opportunity? Because I'm firing at someone else.
Only if I have the feat to attack of opportunity.
Yeah. If your action has the manipulate or move involved, which I believe an attack does have manipulate.
Oh.
But I may be wrong. I'm not sure actually.
manipulate.
Yeah.
Nipple. That's all I heard.
Yeah, manipulate.
Nipple.
Considered an attack. So
just
no,
wondering,
actually,
like-
yeah, it wouldn't cause an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
can use all 3 shots. I kind of just want to sit here and just fire.
Yeah, fair enough.
So he's got a bonus.
Oh wait, sorry. A creature
Yeah?
within the monster's reach uses a manipulate action or a move action, makes a ranged attack, or leaves a square during a move action it's using. So, yeah, if you make it a ranged attack,
Which I am.
you would, you'd put yourself up for. an
Yeah,
attack
that's
of
what I was
opportunity.
thinking.
But they only have one reaction, so they can only attack once.
Yeah, but I'm running out of hit points, my dude.
I'm just letting you know the facts, the facts of the case. You know.
Did they already
5
use
foot
an
step.
attack of opportunity though?
Yeah, I'm gonna 5-foot step. I'm just gonna. Oh no, that'd be good if I actually grabbed myself.
All right.
Come on, move.
Not that one. The other one had used the attack of opportunity.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna 5-foot step here. I'm gonna take my shot, shoot my shot at the pretty boy over the counter there.
Okay.
Come on, it's +9.
Oh
Oh,
my
Oh man.
I take my dagger and just stab myself in the throat at this point. Fuck this game.
You take -5 map on that.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll, but you take a -5 to that one. You know?
Just shoot the guy next to you now. Like, he's right there.
This is heinous.
you mean this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it with the -5.
Target him.
You rolled.
Yep. Nope.
I think that's a 13, and unfortunately that would still miss. So
Yep.
yeah,
I'm running out of. Are we counting arrows, by the way, or are you that kind of DM who does not give a shit?
I typically don't.
Cool, because I'm on 3. I'm on 3
For you.
arrows.
Yeah, for you, he'll make the exception.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you actually just reminded me of it. So unfortunately, I think we gotta get to the. So, all right.
you know what I should have done? I just realized now. I should have. I'm gonna do it next turn. Actually, I'm gonna keep. If I survive, I'm gonna do something else. I know what I'm gonna do.
All right, perfect. So.
I'm gonna have to make the DM work for it.
Yeah, fair enough. So they see the one go prone. This one will look around. They can't see Desert anymore. So they only see Azazel and Virgil. And at this point, it's probably still 1-2 Azazel, 3-4 Virgil. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We know how this one is going to turn out, right?
Oh no.
Yay! Wasn't me.
All right. So. Well, no, it is you. 1-2 Azazel,
Yeah,
3-4
wait.
Virgil.
We all fucking do it.
I'm out. This guy.
Again, the D4 is weighted.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die!
Yes,
Yep.
you are.
Yeah, that's me. I'm out. That's it.
17. So, Azazel with a crit. Oh wait, you're already 2 wounded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wound 3.
Well,
This
okay.
is literally a one
Dying
shot.
3.
This is
Hold
literally a
on.
one shot. No, because crit. When you take a crit, you go immediately to dying 2, and he's already
Oh.
wounded 2, so he is immediately dying
but
4, which
How
puts
did he
him.
get the second wounded? We're only wounded 1, aren't we?
No,
He
I
got
got
wounded
wounded
twice.
twice.
Ah,
Because
yeah,
the
yeah.
fire.
I
Does
got-
a-
however,
Azazel still have a hero point.
I have a hero point, but however, I was reading it, and I meant to mention it before we started, but I did. Someone, I think it was Carlos, did treat wounds on me.
We don't do that.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't.
never mind.
To,
No.
yeah.
Ignore me then.
To come back from a wound, you have to. Damn. So, to come back from a
Cool.
wound,
Hero
just
point?
for instance.
I asked this last time, but I failed.
Yeah. To come back from a wound, because the way the campaigns run, they're very time intensive, right? So like in the world, it's all like a couple of days max.
Yeah.
So we do it that you need to take a few days rest, like a week's rest to remove the wounded. So unfortunately,
And we had 10 hours.
yeah,
Could his hero point re-roll the soldiers'
I
roll?
do not think that is the case. I believe all hero points, the way they're
Surely
used,
I think it's just character focus.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
only
I'm
their
reading.
own. Yeah, it's only their
Bullshit.
own. So, unfortunately,
This kind of works for what I wanted to do, though.
yeah, so.
He wanted to die.
Oh, I hate that. I hate what happened to my
Oh,
screen right now. Everyone is
oh.
just like fuzzy.
Fuzzy, yeah.
But you do get to post in the Hall of Heroes, and we haven't had that for a long time.
We haven't had that for a
Oh.
long time. So,
Well,
Uh,
I'm gonna send Trill a message first.
fair enough. So from the interior, so people on the inside, and I guess actually Ezra, I mean, you can see it too. Carlos, you can see it. Everybody can see it as this soldier just looks, kind of compares the two, rears back the short bow and unleashes the shot directly into the. We'll go classy here with this. Directly into the chest of Azazel, leaving the face unscarred as the arrow
Aw.
pierces through the armor, pierces through your heart. Azazel, you only have a brief moment to kind of look around and recognize that the cold embrace of death is coming, and so you drop where you
So
stand.
you get last words.
Depends on how the rest of this
Oh.
fight goes, yeah. So,
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. It's been such a long time.
yeah,
And someone died. Aw,
Yeah.
no, Peanut.
we tend to do. Yeah, we tend to do.
I just saw what you said.
So, that's their first action, which is attack. They probably feel really good about themselves.
Gonna do a little celebratory dance for the other 2 actions.
I think they're gonna move here, and they're gonna be
We're
like,
gonna attack them up.
they're gonna attack the mob. Yeah.
Going on the list of things if it breaks.
Yeah. We'll say they drop their short bow and draw their longsword, and that's the end of their action. Virgil.
Virgil will take a step up to this guy that he wants to finish off.
Yeah.
And one swing with the sword first of all, and then we'll go from there.
Indeed, we will. Let's see.
Oh my god!
No.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
The iron rod is stepping up
Leaving
big.
them.
All
What?
right. So,
So,
Leave right through him. Why don't
same,
you?
same again. Attempted murder on a judiciary of Valdiran sentences death.
sentence is death.
Just
Indeed.
through the collarbone.
Absolutely. Smashing down on him. So, they are now removed from combat. And so, so you stepped, you attacked, they're dead,
Yeah,
cleaved directly through.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got one action. So if I were to step forward to menace this guy, I couldn't attack him, could I? Because that would be my 3. Would be the next step forward.
Bill.
Yeah, that'd be all 3.
Yeah,
I'll just take a step forward. Would this count as difficult terrain if I were to stand over his body?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, I'll step to the side then.
Perfect. All right.
That's me.
That's you. All right. Let me see. I just saw the message real quick.
Of course. Wait till my turn if you want to read it.
Yeah, well, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we'll go back around. I'll come back to that.
Yeah.
So, on the opposite side. All right. I'm gonna have them make a quick check here. Alright, so I'm gonna have this one make a check. Perception check. As his first action, as he looks around.
My roll was a 17 for my stealth.
Yeah. It's not even that he's actually looking for. He's trying to figure out the status of this mop. So, he's going to step over here. He's going to drop the short bow.
Could he consult his mop law, please?
So he's going to drop the short bow. He's going to pull the longsword, and he's going to step up. So, one action to look around. Second action to draw the weapon, and third to step forward. As he steps right here, looking at you from the opposite side, he's going to ask you, are you controlling the mop, right? Kind of directly questioning if you're trying to, put a, so I need you to...
Okay. With 100% accuracy and truthfulness, Carlos is going to respond and point at Desiree saying, it's her mop from her shop, and she has all kind of weird shit in here.
I'll give you a bonus, but I need you to make me a deception check.
I think he should do the Puss in Boots face.
Yeah, I'll give you a +2. I'll give you a +2.
So was this a deception?
Yeah, deception with a +2 circumstantial bonus. With an 18,
Ooh.
that is enough to satisfy their curiosity.
Yeah,
So-
great stuff.
So now it's your turn. I'm not going to count the deception as an action, obviously, because it's provoked.
Okay, Carlos will use one action to sustain the summon construct.
Fair enough.
How do you want to do it? Do you want to control the construct first and then use 2 actions, or do it the other way around, finish with Carlos and then do the mop?
Whichever you prefer.
Okay, with Carlos's remaining 2 actions, going to, as he's claiming his innocence and gesturing over at Desiree, but he's going to swing his hand wildly and sort of catch Virgil in this wild swinging about because you can't really see Desiree, and saying, over there, and he's going to cast Forbidding Ward on Virgil.
Fair enough.
Oh.
All
To
right.
give Virgil a
+1 to his
bonus.
armor class and saving throws.
Yes.
Thank
Fair
you
enough.
very much, brother.
Yes.
You've been so far away the whole thing. I haven't been able to do it.
Do I get like a nice warm cuddly feeling around me?
Oh, the cold shiver of your brother's assistance. It's taken over you.
I can
Fair
feel the colon stones rattling around.
I don't think you want
Feel a
anything
certain level
warm.
of discomfort in this assistance.
It just feels
Suddenly
like
Virgil
Carlos
walks
is
up
giving
to
you
John
like a
Wayne.
warm hug from
I
behind.
don't think you want to get anything warm from Carlos, considering his pissing maneuvers.
Yeah.
And the mop will move to this position, please,
All right.
to flank to get after, and he will strike the flat-footed prone sorcerer.
Fair enough. We'll take
Whatever bonuses that give him.
a bristles
Give it.
attack. Let's see what it
Yep.
does. That is
come on.
just unfortunately still
Damn
not
it.
enough.
Fucking hell, how high is his armor class? Jesus.
Well, it's
Just-
really how low the attack bonus from the animated
Ah,
mob
right,
is,
yeah.
unfortunately. In any case, though, that'll be the two actions and your actions.
Yeah, that's Carlos out.
What's the damage on the brush?
It's not good.
1d4.
You're really,
There is-
you're really
there is
hoping
an
for
after
the,
effect.
Yeah, you're hoping
There
for the
is an
after
after
effect.
effect.
Yeah. You're hoping for the dust. That's what you're really
Well,
hoping for.
No, what the whole point behind him is it's there to give flat-footed.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So, but the dust is really good too if that happens.
Yeah,
you
the
know.
dust is quite useful.
So, this one can actually see across the, so this one's going to, seeing that Azazel's finished, they're gonna rush over here, and you're still ducked down behind the bar, Desiree, so they are going to take a strike against you.
This is where I die. Yay!
Join me in the abyss.
Or not.
God
Just
damn it.
narrowly misses. I think they'll, because you are flanked and everything, and you're still prone.
But she's not flanked, is she? Because he's prone.
Yeah, but
not threatening her.
she's still so she's still prone herself. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the second attack is still gonna come. They're just gonna try to finish off the city, but narrowly misses both times. So the attacks, like, the first attack kind of stabs down, kind of a clear miss, but the second one, as they rear back and they kind of just go to just kind of pierce with the long sword. You narrowly just move to the side as the blade kind of cuts through some of your clothing, right? Kind of pins it to the wall behind before they kind of pull their weapon back. So, Ezra, I'm gonna say from your vantage, you see Azazel go down.
I do, because like from my point of view, I actually don't.
Oh, well then you don't.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah, I can't see exact. So I'm
Yeah,
assuming
so-
here. But yeah.
But you do see a nifty broom floating around.
Yeah.
That's
The hell?
Who the hell did you buy that broom
takes
off?
over.
I'm
Completely
trying.
unaware that Azazel's dead, but you see a floaty mop.
I'm trying to channel my Valdiran sniper here. I would like so first things first. The sorcerer is currently prone,
Yeah, like kneeling, right? Like,
but because he's on the counter, do I still get the disadvantage or like the
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
range attack?
I don't think. Yeah, I think for whatever reason it's actually in this case kind of equaled out. So I'll say, yeah, the attack should be straight up. And actually I think you have the +2 from flat-footed, or rather
Yes.
-2 to their AC.
Yes. So I would like to devise a stratagem. So that means I'm going to roll a d20. Where's my d20? There it is. What is that, 15?
15. So you'll know that it'll. Yeah, so you know that it'll roll the 15.
Exactly.
Looking at the target, you feel pretty confident that that
Okay,
hits.
with my +9 and a -2 to hit.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me
My
see.
damage.
There we go. Sorry.
Critical hit, right?
So you're trying to get a 27.
Yes, I. 27. Okay, no, I don't manage to do that.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 24 still.
Yeah, close.
And I get
so
my
it hits.
bonus damage. Yeah. So I want to roll damage here.
Oh man, that is very unfortunate. Take it hits, but the blade just kind of, scrapes. Sorry, the blade, the arrowhead just kind of scrapes across, right? Just damaging, but not to the efficiency that you'd wished.
Okay, and then one other question. Does this guy, now that I know that he's part of Octavia and this whole thing, does he count as like my target for my investigation? Because that would mean that I can use the device stratagem as a free action, or is it just like a normal action?
I don't think this would be the target, right? I think
sort of.
I think like the primary target is like Octavia, or even like the brother, or even probably one of the twins, right? But probably not this figure so far.
All right, then I'm just going to take a normal shot afterwards
Okay.
at the same target.
Nice.
It's another hit.
Definitely another hit. So another 4 points. Yeah. Both bolts go flying in and kind of just one after the other, right? It's weird because you never really like expect to see somebody in this position, right? Kind of kneel down on top of this bar, right? So they're just kind of, so as you take both shots and you're aiming through a window, right? And there's this floating, mop that's kind of in the way, and you're trying to make sure you don't hit it. So each arrow flies through and does hit, but they don't hit in the way that you'd hoped, right? So they just kind of leave open kind of gashes across the figure's body. So, all right.
We were going for this like dark and gritty Sin City vibe,
Yeah.
and now there's just a Fantasia mop
Yep.
floating around.
Yep. So, Destiny.
That was my turn.
Oh, my turn. Okay. Risking it, I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
I don't know if that guy has attack of opportunity or not.
Indeed, they do. So, so you remove the prone, right? So you're standing tall. But yeah, doing so does give them the attack of opportunity, so they will take it really quick.
But she shouldn't be flat-footed, which is showing.
It doesn't show it anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't show anymore.
Oh
my God.
God.
Well, I'm saying hi to you, Azazel. Yay!
So,
Caught in the crossfire.
15. That puts you down.
Yep. And I was at wounded 1, so I'm at wounded 3 then. Or no, wait.
No,
wait.
no.
I'm
You're at dying 3. So
at dying 3.
You have potential to die your next turn. This also moves you in right in before their turn, so I'm going to move you up the initiative order. So
I see you in the shadow lands, just like,
yeah, you gotta
really?
stand up. Dying 3. This means that next turn. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. But rough situation. So you go to stand up, but from behind they just spear directly through you with the longsword, right? Kind of just right through the center, and pulling the blade back, you drop
I had
unconscious.
this cool little idea of a dramatic cry while I tried to kill the guy on the counter. But
Yeah.
okay, here I am.
So that's your turn. You were last, so we moved it. So we come back around to the next round with the sorcerer. They're gonna stand up, Do you have attack of opportunity?
I don't have an attack of opportunity, no, but if he damages me, then I get to use my reaction.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Would you believe me if I said the broom did?
I know the broom
I wouldn't
doesn't.
believe it.
I know the broom doesn't.
That's its occult property, is that
Yeah,
it
yeah.
somehow has attack of opportunity.
Something to stand up. They're gonna make a. They're gonna stand up. They're gonna look around really quick, and they're going to. Looks like they're looking through the window to see if they can spot.
That
17.
meets my stealth check from before.
So, they turn and they look directly at you from past the window.
I give him a wicked smile.
And then I guess he's going to use his full movement to kind of hop down and yeah, stand right. Yeah, just as much space between the others. Focusing in on you. And that'll be all 3 actions. So it's Azazel's turn. I have to make a very big, and this also impacts lore. Yeah, I think unfortunately the request doesn't fit with the setting because we don't have any gods, and it
There.
is very unlikely that there's anything that would have the power to intervene in this moment.
Fair enough. I will take my death with pride
All right.
and
Oh.
grace.
So
Trill,
What's
just
up?
very quickly. So, where the sorcerer moved, did he move through the broom? Can you do that? I can't remember.
well, he would have moved down. So it's essentially
Right,
would have
okay,
been a
right,
the
yeah,
table
I
then?
gotcha.
Also, it's a
Oh.
fucking broom.
Yeah.
It's a mop.
Yeah, it's a mop, it's true.
So that'll be their turn. This one is left standing. Nobody suspects that Carlos is being unforward. Assuming that the broom is still some strange part of this shop. So the only one left standing within the shop is Virgil. So the soldier will. Actually, they dropped their short bow, so. Well, they see the other one over there, right? There's still a warrior near you. How would they play this? Will they rush over the counter? Or would they go back and just pick up the short bow? Nah. Alright. They're gonna rush forward. And so I'll say they'll kind of rush up and they'll kind of just the same thing, just kind of throw themselves over to get to here. I'm actually going to move this one out of the way just so it's not fucking me up, but they are in weird space. And so one action to move over, the second action to take a strike against you, Virgil. Pathetic.
Miss.
Yeah, I think they'll just take a second strike, just trying to finish this whole thing off. And both strikes go wide, completely missing as they stand in the same space as their dead compatriot.
Right, I'm going to
So you got 2 soldiers near you, right? You've got
Yeah, fuck
Desiree,
them.
who's unconscious.
Not bothered. I'm going to take, where is it? Threatening approach.
Threatening approach. All right.
So I'm going to take threatening approach. I don't want to pursue this guy, so it's going to use 2 of my movements. And since I've only got 15 feet of movement for the heavy armor, so I think that's 30 feet down to there.
Try to be adjacent to a foe and demoralize. If you succeed, they're frightened 2 instead of frightened 1. Okay. Perfect. So go ahead and demoralize. Attempt to demoralize. Keep them targeted whenever you do demoralize check. Because it'll automatically, just make the intimidation. So I guess on a critical success, would it be frightened 3?
Now, critical success. Oh, ho, ho.
It's a success, so they are instead frightened 2. Absolutely.
And then can I take a swing? Or would that be all
Absolutely.
3 of my movements? Okay.
Well, no, because demoralize is part of
Demoralize
the
is
threatening.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't take
So
an
he
additional
sort
action.
of menacingly strides over and points his bastard sword at him, or broadsword at him, takes a swing.
Man, imagine if this is another big crit.
No.
Ah,
It would've been so
unfortunate.
good.
It would have been so good. You used your hero point, right? So unfortunate.
I've used it already.
Yeah.
Can I be allowed a free just call out to Carlos very quickly?
Absolutely.
Brother, get out of here. We know you didn't kill the woman. Go. That's it.
All right, that's it. So, there's this one who completely believes Carlos that Carlos has nothing to do with all of this situation. So, they still don't recognize that Ezra's out there, right? So they just see Virgil, unfortunately. So they're gonna come up over here. And yeah, they're going to take a strike with the long sword. Actually, he's going to step forward and he's going to say something to you. He's going to tell you that your brothers already made their decision, right? They've already joined the winning side. They'll step forward and attempt to take a strike at you. That'll hit. And you'll take 9 points.
Can I do Iron Command, please?
You can do Iron Command as a reaction. Absolutely.
Did that +1 effect?
It wouldn't have helped because it's hit by +4, but I think it did. Let's see. +19. You still have it. So the way it works, it's warded against the spells and warded against the attacks. So you gain a +1 to armor class.
Yes, I don't know what his AC is. So
Yeah, shift.
19, so it should be 20.
So it should be. And saving throws against the target's enemy's attack, spells, and other effects. So yeah, it should have been 20. It still hits though. So
It still hit, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, we'll do the same thing, kind of like a will check, just to see. Oh man. I'm gonna say. Well, I mean, I guess it's your choice. Would you prefer that they kneel, or would you prefer that they take the damage?
I think the damage is probably the best way to go now.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll the 1d6 mental damage.
Nice.
Fair enough. All right. So, they resisted, or rather, they attempt to, right? But they have completely kind of fallen under your sway in this moment. Either way, though, they do not drop prone. Instead, they try to fight against it. But immediately, like as they do so, it's like there's like a spike in their head, and there's a droplet of blood. They don't look to be in good shape though, right? Yeah. So and your strikes against will do extra damage.
One extra damage.
One extra damage. So all right. So they stepped over, they attacked, they resisted. They're gonna make another attack, I think, as their final action. I will miss.
Yes.
And so Carlos.
Carlos to move through will he suffer any? Basically, Carlos wants to get on the bar right below in the square below Desuri.
Mhm.
Can he do it with 25 feet? It is 25 feet from where he is, but that's moving as direct as he can.
Moving as direct as you can.
Which would be through the window. I don't think he can. Hang on, let me just. I don't think he can't quite do it.
I
It's
haven't been
30
giving.
feet.
I haven't given anybody. I haven't given anybody negative with coming through the window and stuff.
Okay.
So I'll say that you can.
Carlos
do
wants
it.
to end up there.
Okay. So you rush
Well,
into the shop. The opposite of what your brother asked of you.
Yes.
Okay.
Carlos is going to use the healing potion that he has on Desiree.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So.
Where was he
attempt-
storing that one?
Had it on him. He came about it earlier on in the campaign.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, so
So no longer dying 3. Does the heals back up 7 points of health, and
gives
is
you
instead
chance.
wounded 2. There you go.
Okay.
You're still prone. Your weapon has dropped from your hands, right? So you're still laid out. But as the healing potion kind of hits your lip, right? You drink back, and yeah,
Is it just pouring it, just standing from the counter like a...
yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. You're leaned over the counter, maybe like
Yeah.
you're just like holding on the opposite side, pouring the potion.
Damn it, you're my client. I'm gonna do what's in your best interest.
So am I!
You're already gone. No, you wouldn't pay. Okay, final action. He's going to sustain the summon construct. Now, I'd like to move the construct to this point. If he goes down 2 and diagonal, that is 15.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, and
It's
he
gonna make the attack.
he will make the bloody attack against the sorcerer.
Let's see if the bristles hits this time.
Clutch.
Clutch.
Oh my god!
It
Oh my
hits.
God.
Oh,
Wait. It's targeting the wrong one. But still, no, it hits.
right.
Okay.
So- let me hang on. I wasn't expecting this to actually.
There we
happen.
go.
4 damage.
Full damage.
Right, I'll roll. Do you want me to roll 1d4? Just.
No, it's already
You
done.
got max damage.
Oh, excellent. And
And he must make the
the,
fortitude
the
saving
dust.
throw. Yeah.
Please
Yes.
don't let this be underwhelming. Please don't let this be underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
And he's frightened too. So.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, don't know what that means, but.
Oh man.
Oh.
He succeeds against the dust. So just what people would know, if he failed against the fortitude, he'd have to spend its action coughing.
It costs 1 action.
Yeah.
It takes 1 action off him, so it would have removed 1/3 of his actions. But
Oh my god.
we've done a bit of damage.
There you go, Jeremy.
That'll do.
The
Carlos
blue
has
Jeremy.
saved a character and done a bit of damage. He's
Done
actually
a bit
done
of damage.
something.
Entirely useless.
Not entirely.
Hang on,
Not
wait.
yet. Yeah.
We're in round 4, and Carlos has actually done something.
Fair enough. So. All right. We are
And now he's in
pushing
trouble.
through. Desiree, you are conscious, but you are still prone. Your weapon has dropped from your hand, and you have 2 soldiers next to you that are. I mean, meta-wise, that
Can't do anything.
it's rough. It's a rough situation to be in.
It's a chance.
It's a chance.
Ah,
You can, just so you know, you can do, like, if you have any spells or anything, you can do that from your back, right? That's not a.
well, the only spell that I could use is Mage Hand.
Oh, okay. That's rough then.
Bro, buddy.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Carlos has saved you, but what has he saved you from?
Yeah,
At what
know.
cost?
That
At what
potion would have
cost,
been
yeah.
far more useful over here. Thanks, Chris.
Fuck. I could actually. I have another healing potion in my pocket,
Then use it.
Yeah.
but that's manipulated.
It is a manipulate action, yeah, to pull it out, and I mean, anything
Ah!
you do is almost manipulate at this point, right? So
Can I
don't you
just
kind of,
pretend to be dead still?
don't you kind of? Oh, sure, you can. Yeah,
Wait,
you can
actually,
roll, we'll freehand this. Well, you can go ahead and roll a deception check to kind of try to make it seem as though you're still just unconscious and, unmoving.
Deception. Okay.
Yeah.
The potion was out of date.
Here's hoping.
Money, no Emmys.
That's
Come
21.
on.
Well, yeah,
Pretty good.
yeah. So,
All right,
and that,
but
you should have 2 actions.
can I sneakily grab my rapier and prepare an attack if these guys move?
I'll say, sure. I'll say what you're able to do is deceive them into thinking that you're still unconscious, but you grab a hold of your rapier, and then you're holding your action, right? So the other 2 actions, you're holding in case one of them moves, right? Like, I guess you could also hold that you stand up if they get away from you in a way that they can't attack you.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do.
Okay, all right. So, absolutely. So this one thinks you're finished, but they see Carlos, so they're gonna. This one thinks you're finished, so yeah, I'm gonna have them make their action to just come by and get over here, close in on finishing off this fight, because the only 2 people that are threats now from their point of view is Carlos and Virgil.
Would they not have? Oh yeah.
They don't see. Yeah, they haven't. They'd have to make a check to try and see Ezra.
Yeah.
Either way, I think that would bring them in this direction, regardless. So, but they don't see Ezra. So to make it clear, and they're gonna take an attack at you, Carlos. Now that you've, you tried to, they're gonna take a strike in your direction.
Oh.
That is a 23 total to hit.
Yeah, you didn't need a lot.
Wow.
Oh, thank God.
4 points of damage, and I think they'll movement, attack, and then second attack, even with the penalty. Second attack will hit. So Carlos will take 11 on the second. So 2 strikes as they close the distance. Ezra from the outside.
So how far do I, like, if I attack the sorcerer guy now, would I get a malice to attacking them because they're within, I don't know, like how far do I have to move away so they don't?
What kind of attack are you trying to make?
That's my range attack.
Your
with
range
my
attack.
crossbow.
I think it's still fine as long as it's not a Yeah, I think it's not as long as you're not within 5 feet. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the only reason
Then
it was a negative for Azazel was because of the fact that the longbow had volley,
I
Right.
see.
despite
Then
having a point blank shot.
I'm just going to use devise a stratagem again.
Fair enough.
No.
You feel confident that one would hit, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm going to do my damage then.
Okay. So you devise a stratagem and then attack, and then
Yes.
hit them for 11. Very nice. So describe to me the final moments of the sorcerer's life.
Thank fuck for that.
So the guy's been leaning sort of out of the window, right?
Yeah.
And I just like gave him a wicked smile before when he saw me out of the window. And as he's leaning sort of out, I just raise my crossbow at him and say, "Send Octavia my regards," and give him a shot
All right. So
through the eye.
through the eye, the crossbow bolt pierces through, jamming into their head, right? Their neck kind of whips back, and they fall atop the broken glass. Oh, right. Sorry. Well, no, I think if you choose to sustain it, I don't know if...
Yes.
It's a concentration spell.
Yeah, but sustain
Well,
is...
that's because it means you have to sustain the spell.
It just
not
means you
on
have to
your turn.
sustain it, yeah. But
Okay.
let me see. Sustain a spell.
Can you have 2 concentration checks?
Yes, you
Skills
can.
running.
Yep.
Ah,
So,
I missed that in my reading.
yeah, so...
I don't know him. I don't know if you can in Pathfinder. I've not
Yeah, but I'm gonna... We'll say for this fight only, who gives a fuck about the concentration check? So, perfect. All right, so 2 actions done,
Maybe-
Ezra.
Maybe the mop is alive.
Yeah.
Azazel's
You-
spirit
you've
is inside
awakened
the
it.
mob.
Oh, you beat me by a second.
And then I'm just going to take a normal shot at the one right next to Virgil.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you've got the sorcerer down, but you're still in a bit of dire straits. At least those within the shop.
Oh,
Nice.
That will
Very
hit.
nice.
That will hit. Yeah, we're gonna roll damage on that.
Nice.
Very nice. And damn, 2 in 1 turn.
Well done.
Where the-
Yeah, basically, she's just hasn't even moved the crossbow. Just the first one goes down, and she's like, "Oh, there's another one." Shoots
Yeah.
again.
And indeed, they too go down. So let me remove them from participant. Remove participant. Okay, we're down to our final few. So that's 3 actions.
Yes.
All right. This one is still standing here. Unfortunate, Carlos. They are already ready to take a slash out at you because you've, they're kind
I
of
think Carlos might have traded his life for deservers at this point.
they're kind of surprised. Yeah,
fair trade.
Yeah,
that one ahead.
I don't want to be a martyr.
6 points
Oh,
on the first strike.
Hello.
Still up,
Still up.
standing tall on the counter.
Second strike.
Well, sort of kneeling over on the counter,
Yeah.
showing his stones.
oh,
Second strike hits.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be bad.
Is this it?
Oh, that's
That's-
it. He's down.
Ah, fuck no.
join me, Carlos.
Carlos is indeed
Would I get it? Would I be able to get
dying
up
one.
and surprise this guy with an attack in that case?
You could, but you'll be taking a risk. So
Fuck.
feel free.
Ah, I want to hold it. Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Almost there.
So that's their turn. Carlos, you are down, dying, unconscious. Virgil, you see your brother
Right.
go down.
Yeah. So seeing all
Oh.
of this,
I think with that, unfortunately,
yeah,
The
the
broom.
ward will go.
the broom drops and the ward will go.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, the forbidding ward was supposed to be sustained, so I don't think it matters because I don't think you would have taken a shot. Nothing
No,
missed
no.
by one. Yeah.
Forbidding Ward's a cantrip. You wouldn't sustain it.
Oh, okay.
Just
Fair
keep
enough.
You
casting
do.
it.
No, I think you do need to sustain it, right?
Let's see.
Cantrip.
Scrolling.
It is a sustained up to 1 minute. So yeah, you do have to keep. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, because in this case, it didn't change any
It
of the
didn't
outcome.
save anything at all.
But unfortunately, the mop will fall as you go unconscious.
Right.
Carlos.
So, I'm not going to do any actions. What I am going to do is I want to spend all of my actions, having seen my brother go down, and this is up to you, Trill. Tell me to not do it if you want. I want to turn to the last 2 remaining, being an iron rod, being fairly intimidating and well known in the city, and then having killed 2 of their comrades in fairly quick succession, myself and another 2 are dead at my feet,
Fair enough.
including their leader. I want to turn to the other 2, having seen my brother just go down, and say, "You have made an enemy of the Iron Rods of Valdiran. Leave now, and I swear we will not pursue you."
Is this
I'm
truthful?
not even sure what this would be. This is truthful, going against everything Virgil believes in, but he wants to try and save his brother.
I'll give you a +2 for every additional action you take. So it's demoralize. So we'll say it's demoralize. And we'll say it's with a +4 circumstantial bonus to the roll, and I guess just roll it and without targeting, because each of them has a different will to beat here. So depending on,
I think I've.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's because I'm targeting.
yeah, so it'll be whatever you roll +4, right?
Why is it not doing it? Is it just a D20? I'll just roll a D20.
Yeah, it's a D20
Alright.
plus your intimidation, which is whatever that is. A
Fuck's sake.
+6,
Plus 6, yeah.
+4 on, so it's a +10 in total.
Mm-hmm.
So 25
25.
total. I will say 25 absolutely beats that. And okay. This is
And just to add to it, I'll unhook my iron rod and throw it onto the ground.
throw it onto the ground. Okay, nice. Okay. So, yeah, I'll say the two of them. I'll say that they agree, and they look to the back door, which is where they'll be making their exit. Yeah, both of them. Well, the one of them, the sturdier one, will kind of just give you a nod. Your word then, and
The word of an iron rod.
okay. So they'll go to make their exit. I'll give one round quickly. Desert. You had an action here prepared for when they move. You still have the choice to do it. When they go to leave, do you still follow through on that?
I'm still gonna stand up, but I'm gonna give my potion. I'm gonna use my potion on Carlos.
On Carlos. Okay, so you're gonna
Yeah.
stand up. They've already made the. Yeah, I think they'll. Man, I think they'll follow through with it. Okay. Ezra, do you wish to allow this iron rod to, let these, would-be attackers go?
Yeah. Ezra's sort of going to climb into the window, like sort of standing on the windowsill and like having her crossbow up, but just like following them as they leave. Sort of
There's-
like adding to
yeah.
the intimidation, sort of.
Yeah, there's one stipulation I would like to add so I'm gonna let this play out, or one will get their ability to kind of step out. But the sturdier one, as he's at the back door, allowing Carlos to be, healed, right, kind of showing that good faith towards you as well, Virgil. Allowing Carlos to be healed back. Carlos is now wounded, but also not dying, and brought back with 3 points. As this combat seems to come to its end, the one by the back door will kind of call out to you, Virgil, particularly. After this, you'll want to clear out, or at the very least, your friends. You have the protection of the iron rods, but they do not. And Octavia will not stop. Now, we can tell her that we took care of the others, but we're unable to essentially finish you off, right? Because you had the protection of the iron rods, right? So we'll say somebody showed up for your protection, but the others make themselves scarce. Because after this, it won't be me coming. There are others better.
Can I reply her?
Yeah.
I'll make sure they're never seen again. Direct your anger at me. Leave them out of it.
You'll kind of nod. This unseen figure, right? You don't see their face. They've got the helmet on, right? So can't see any clear indication of who they are. But seemingly the other will leave, and they'll step out, close the door behind them. And so that is where we will end this encounter. And so I think in the madness of this combat, what has happened, right? The people you've lost, the people that you've taken down, at this point, Desiree is wounded 2, I believe.
Yep.
Carlos is wounded 1. Virgil, wounded 1 as well. Ezra, strangely enough, untouched, but
Yep.
Unfortunately, you have lost 1. And I'll say at this moment, Desity, this is when you look over, kind of like trying to get an eye for what's happened in the shop, right? And you're looking for Azazel, your lifelong friend. And you see him kind of slumped up against the wall, the arrow protruding from his chest. And because you ultimately won this combat, I will say, Azazel, you have a moment of a moment for last words. So, I guess first, set it up. Desert, you rush to Azazel's side.
Yeah.
What are Ezra, Carlos, and Virgil doing in this moment? Like as Desert rushes over to Azazel's side.
Virgil's over to Carlos.
Okay, so you've approached your brother, right?
Yeah,
okay,
helping him get up, or whatever, checking him over.
Ezra, what do you do?
Ezra has moved over to Azazel's side as well, or like rather to like both their sides, and like sort of checked Azazel's vitals, and like sort of looks at Desiree then and sort of just shakes her head slightly.
No.
This is not how it's supposed to happen. This is not
No.
All right.
I don't know what to say, to be honest.
Yeah, these final moments, it's tough, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's bound to happen. There we go.
There you go.
Or it's about time. There we go.
It's about time. Okay.
Yeah.
No, not supposed to happen. We're supposed to do so much more. Just see so much things. You're not supposed to die.
Dies.
Dies anyway.
Yeah.
Most anticlimactic fucking bullshit. I was going to be so dramatic, and now.
Yeah, you
Oh God.
kind of arguing against the unfortunate
Injustice.
the unfortunate I guess inevitability of the situation that Azazel is in. And so as you kind of fight against that for a moment, Desiree, right? Azazel, right? You're there for a moment, but unable to muster the strength, right, to kind of give much of a response. You kind of look at Desiree for a moment, and then the light goes from your eyes.
He'll smile.
Smile? Okay.
Oh yeah. He gets to see his friend before he goes.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That's a kindness.
Yeah. By your side. Your head kind of hangs low. And for a moment, your vision goes black. And something that only you can see, that the others cannot, is that while your vision dims to darkness, to you, how to phrase this? Your vision goes black, and then there's light. And that is the end of Azazel within Valdiris. So, Azazel's gone. Carlos is essentially hanging on, right? Just narrowly avoiding death. Desity, the same as you. Virgil, untouched but not uninjured from the encounter. And Ezra, you technically uninjured. So, as the sudden quietness of the room that you're in turns, that moment of kind of chaos and insanity. How many minutes? We'll say it's all just happened in this moment. Yeah, we'll give you an additional 2, right? Because the colon stone. Yeah. We'll say you're at 5 for the start of next session. But
Carlos is looking better every minute.
yeah. As the chaos of this moment, the loudness of battle in situations like this, comes to like a still quietness in the room. All you can hear is the continuing drops of rain falling against the building that you are in, the shattered windows. You can hear the rainfall from outside. And so, I think it is a good place to pause. And I think next time we'll certainly be looking to our finale, because there are a lot of implications with what Virgil was told, right? And what comes from that. So, as a group, I guess we'll have something to discuss in the following week. But for now, we'll pause it. We'll continue this conversation behind everything to kind of decide on what's going to happen next week. But thank you all for playing, especially Michael. Thank you for playing. It was a pleasure. A great story from a great character. And so I'm going to go ahead and sign out on the stream and everything. I'll be back in just a few moments and we can discuss, if only momentarily, but continuing in chat if needed, what's to happen next week. So thank you all for playing. Just give me a few moments and I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Yes, we say goodbye to Azazel. Unfortunate loss. In any case, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow to continue. We missed last week's world building stream, so there'll be a lot to catch up on tomorrow, which we'll jump into. And beyond that, we'll be having the finale of our Wednesday campaign this Wednesday, Into the Red. So, thank you all for watching. As we invite another hero into the Hall of Heroes, as Azazel joins the ranks of Gallinazzo, Persian, Victor Vega, Gabriel, Tsufe, Jonas Durama, Titus Durama, Avarice, Urarali, Dietfried, Farron Dawnbeam, and Cassius Ward, as well as numerous others. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back Tuesday or Wednesday. If you'd like to get involved, the best place to be is in the Discord. We are wrapping up this round of campaigns, and so we'll be looking to the future. Damn, perfect timing, sniper. So, if you'd like to get involved, yeah, as well as others. I think it's like one other. I just didn't want to. Yeah, I started scrolling and I was like, man, fuck, I'm not gonna go all the way to the top. I thought it was a lot less. In any case, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to get involved, because this round of campaigns is coming to a swift end, the best place to be is in the Discord, as that is where I reach out to first whenever I am reaching out for the next series of campaigns. The campaigns coming up will be very, very focused, very lore heavy. So if you'd like to get involved, the best place to be is in the Discord. Either way, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day or a good evening, depending on where you are in the world, and maybe we'll see you next time. If not, we'll see you when we see you. Peace out.